Alright, hey folks, Alcaras here with another Play by Cloud narrated duel. This time I'm facing off against Fluffy on a large inland sea map with no starting text, competitive mode on the great difficulty with no ancient ruins, and mirror map with strong tribes. This looks like a pretty decent starting location. I like the honey, I like the salt nearby. I'm going to move one tile over to grab that fish, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to found as Persia with hunters because of that start. A schemer. I'm going to take ironworking early here. And now I'm going to count my orders carefully because I don't have undo yet because it's the first turn. I'm going to want this dude to come want to basically abuse my schemer start as much as possible. And go on that hill, harvest some silver. We can come over here. I'm going to buy orders, legitimacy, and attack. I do want to start the fish. I will need 2 orders to do that. I can next go for these elephants, harvest them for some more gold. Go for this honey, harvest it. And now I have 5 orders left. I can chop, move, and start nets. And that is a pretty epic first turn. Could have set him as a governor, but I don't think it's worth it right now. I also didn't have the tempo to assign a warrior or assign a general. I'm going to found clerics here. And then statesmen somewhere. Maybe here, maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, we're trying to abuse the schemer start as much as possible here. All right, let's send this back and see what Fluffy picks.
Hello, Fluffy Bunny here. I'm back with another Cloud duel game. This time I'm playing Alcaras. We're both recording our turns. Hopefully at the end of this you will be able to watch an interleaved playthrough, watching one turn after another. We are doing a big later for the nation and archetype. Difficulty great, tribe strong, standard mortality, in large inland sea, 58 by 48. Allow duplicate nations is on. We've just got points and time, so no double and no ambition victories. No starting text and competitive modes. We've already got 17 times a turn. Show pending crits is on. No ancient ruins, interesting. Ruthless AI, pointless because we assume we don't have any AI. It's just a 1v1 and a mirror map with medium density. So we can see we're on 58 width and 48 height. So we're starting on 820. So that's 8 in and 20 up. So we're about halfway up the map and quite a long way. So it's an inland sea. So yeah, we're about in the middle. So it's quite a nice starting spot. I can see Alcaras has picked Persia, predictably, because Alcaras loves Persia. So the obvious choice to take would be Greece to counter his cavalry, his early chariots, and his Balkan cavalry with hoplites and phalangites. What else could we pick here? We haven't really got any great resources. We've got a couple of pasture resources and a couple of honeys and a fish in range. We've got 3 salt over here. It's quite nice. A couple of horses out of range, which we'll probably expand to. I'm quite tempted to take Hattie, because Hattie are pretty awesome. What do they get? They get landowners, riders, patrons, and traders. Interesting. I quite like the idea of having a champions family though. Honestly, Rome is almost too tempting, but still, no. I think I'm going to stick with Greece. Settle there to get the fish. I'm not going to pick the champions for a start because we want to make our city more defensible. So the next thing we need to choose is our archetype. So I know the meta is schemers because you get orders for war and scouts are invisible. I don't love schemers, especially in 1v1 duels. You're not going to have that many wars, maybe a few with the tribes. And scouts are invisible. We've got no ancient ruins. There's much less incentive to scout than there normally is. So yeah, I'm not as in love with schemers as everyone else seems to be. Diplomat's pretty pointless. Judge is interesting. We can hurry specialists with money as a governor, and we can switch laws for 100. Builder I quite like. We get improvements out quickly. In the capital if we make our leader a governor, and we can build workers quickly, really get the economy online. Scholars also quite nice. So governor, it unlocks inquiry. All you can really do then is tutor. We don't have any kids straight away, and competitive kind of reduces the need for that. So no, I'm going to shy away from scholar as well. What other options we got? Zealot, state religion. It's alright for families with clerics. Don't think it's really what we want. Tactician lets us stun and do some counter-attack damage. It's okay. It's not amazing right now. Commander can hurry units with orders. If we can get to Greece will get developing fairly quickly. So we will be able to start hurrying units with orders almost certainly before the leader dies. That's a nice possibility for Greece, I think. Yeah, so I'm leaning between builder and commander, I think. I don't think hero is really what we want. If we put him as a general, that's not really going to help us. Infantry units get an extra 10% defense, it's not terrible. And XP if they're idle, it's not terrible either. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try a Grecian commander. We need some tech straight away. If we got any hills, we do have some hills. We can make some mines, starting to get some of that out. We don't have any good quarry spots, so I'll probably shy away from stone cutting immediately. We want iron working really. Take our units out. And city family. So do we want to get artisans or patrons is the question in our capital. Artisans will get us 2 workers straight away, which we're not really going to have the orders to use necessarily. Patrons would let us start rushing in the capital a bit earlier. This is on the coast, so we will be able to build some nice artisan ships. The 2 city sites we can see are not, so I think that decides me. I'm going to go artisans. Now the question is, do we want to put our queen? What do we get? A brave commander. Alright, seems like she ought to be a general. And he ought to just be nowhere. So let's make you a general. Let's chop and get some wood. Oops. Hopefully undo is active. And I think we're going to chop here and probably do a mine. One of these 2 spots next turn. Alright, and we're not going to roll with a foolish governor because that just doesn't seem that great. Yeah, alright. Fairly happy with that. Let's send it back.
Turn 2. We will want to move into this tile because it gives us a little bit more defense. 5 hit points. Be just a tiny bit short. No, we should be fine. We'll kill it before we run out of time. We can go. I like scouting the coast, I guess. I feel like I don't want to burn their settler. Do we want to set ourselves as governor? Doesn't make a difference. Not very much XP there anyway, so that's okay. Much rather hold on to the civics. We can. Is it river? Not really sure what this is. Let's assume it's a river, and we can call it the Edwin. Our scouts are, of course, invisible, which is amazing. So we can move along there. And that ends our turn. So this looks like a cleric site, and this looks like a statesman site if I ever saw one. Thanks to that marble. Yeah, so we're in good shape here. And yeah, we are not going riders. Riderless Persia. It's going to be very interesting. Fluffy went to Greece, of course, to counter Persia. So that's great, as expected. So also artisan ships might be nice on the lake. So we'll see. But I'm hoping the cleric monotheism slingshot silliness that you can do is going to be amazing, along with the 400 civics from Founding Statesman. So yeah, let's send some back.
Turn 2. We have sold some resources. Yeah, we've still got 30 gold and 20 wood. That's pretty good. And yeah, we can still assign a rubbish governor, which we're not going to do, even though he's head of the family. So I'd get a bit of an opinion bonus giving him a job. Maybe it's worth it at some point. I don't really want to spend this civics right now. Right, I've got 6 orders. I need to come and attack this camp. I'd have preferred a spot where I wasn't going to get quite so murdered. Move there next turn, I suppose. And yes, we can mine if we cut these trees, which I think is what I'm going to do. So I want to do that, or do I want to go here? It's fine. Okay, that's my turn.
Turn 3. We're gonna keep hitting this. I'll have 1 turn next turn, which means we're gonna get a second barbarian, which is a huge giant pain. Is there anything we can do to solve that? No, not really. All right, well, this scout can keep scouting, harvesting horses, because I have a bunch of orders. I definitely think I want to go to war with the Thracians. It's a bunch of extra orders. They are not particularly close, so let's take it. That will help quite a bit in orders. It gets me 6 legitimacy as well, so win-win as a schemer, just for me to figure out how to not die. This sucks that I can't quite kill it. Needed 1 more move first turn or something. I'm not entirely sure. All right, let's send this back.
Okay, turn 3. We have been attacked by a barbarian, and we bored with a lion. That's all we bought. I guess we've got some spares of the other stuff. Right, okay, so we're coming. Oh my word. Do we actually want to come back here to save ourselves a hit point? I guess we can kind of spare the orders. We probably ought to. Yep, and then we want our scout coming somewhere. Question is, do we want to harvest for a bit of money, or do we just want to explore? We've got no ruins, right? So it's not a huge benefit to exploring early. I think maybe we just want to do a bit of harvesting. Nice. Next turn, obviously, because we're out orders, so we'll send that one back.
Turn 4. We have no way of making that not spawn a barbarian. Hopefully, at least it won't spawn a barbarian on that same spot. These are lumber mills. We don't have husbandry. I think we can go get. I think we can go start that mine there. Seems reasonable. Don't really have any other food options. We could set ourselves as a not great governor. Don't really have any better choices. Probably we'll have to settle there. Does that speed us up at all? Doesn't. It just gets me a little bit of XP, but it's not great because it doesn't really give me much XP at all. That looks like a hill. Perfect. And we can keep moving this way, see what's over here. And since we have a schemer, we're invisible. It's amazing. I'll probably actually want a judge there anyway, so no point settling. I'm going to try to clear that and then pull the settler in to settle here. That'll be statesman. Next settler will go here. I really do not have food at all, actually, I realize. This is all fur. That game is going to be a 5 harvest, but I think I can just afford. I can afford to buy the settler. So let's send this one back.
Okay, turn 4. We've got attacked again, as expected. Dead next turn, that's great. A worker action and a scout action to take. What are we going to be harvesting? Let me forget. Let's see what the worker can do. I could use all my orders to do another mine. Kind of like some more food, I guess, but not on a forest river tile. That's far too good to pass up. That seems like the best spot for a nice farm, and we are going to need them. So yeah, we'll take it. Alright, that was all my orders.
Turn 5. Let's go ahead and go with husbandry here. Another one spawned. I don't think it can kill me. Nope. Settler in 1 turn, so might be able to move there in time. Yeah, should be able to actually. Great. Alright, we've got 1 scout. I don't really think it's worth harvesting since this thing doesn't. It's pretty far away. Let's get some vision. About the plane of war. No, let's figure out a better name. Let's call this Planner Fields. Also a war reference, but less obviously so. I have a bunch of orders left. Going to assign our king. We're going to assign this judge. I don't think really either is worth spending 100 civics right now. We'll probably have to settle here just to be able to kill the barb. It's fine. So we'll settle statesman and then here. And I think we can start. Yeah, we'll have enough gold to start the. I guess that means that I can harvest because I have enough orders. We can just move this way, harvest, end up in the same place, but having used our orders a little bit more efficiently, which is great. All right, let's send this back.
Turn 5. We've got attacked once. Barbarian has spawned. We're going to kill him. Settler popping out next turn. That's great. We've got a scout. Was I going to be harvesting? I can't remember. I decided that was a good idea. Probably do want to be able to buy stuff. It's terrible. I was already getting 10 culture returns. It doesn't seem too useful rushing that. We'll get a bit more money and just see what's going on over here. Alright, that's that turn. I'll send it back.
Turn 6. All right, we are going to go found over here. I think we can just found here. I don't think I need to push over there, and I want all 3 salts. we will found Statesman. Yeah, definitely glad I did not push show though. Now I can see that there's that, but I can just improve the iron, or sorry, the marble there. Let's call these the Pastures of Ivana. Always a great name. And we can, I think I don't actually need to move back because I can take this out. And I don't want the city to take damage. Cool. The scout can keep scouting. I think that's the middle of the map. So we could go north, go south, and keep scouting towards enemy lands. Over here, we do not have enough food for another settler. We can start one. We just buy the food. Pretty good. We'll want to settle there. Eventually, we'll need another scout. And this will be clerics here. All right, let's send this one back.
Turn 6, we have ironworking. We need to decide what to get next. Let's think about that again in a second. So we've got a city site here and a city site here. We can kill this guy before he kills me, so that's not a problem. We could sell this turn if we went this way. It's quite tempting. But we could heal this guy if we went this way. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Interesting. What do I want to found? Maybe a patrons? A lot of nice resources up here. Yeah, I think I'm going to come this way. And then we'll probably need to chop before we do anything else. But yeah, another mine wouldn't hurt. Stone cutting would be great once we get that marble right. So that makes that decision. We're getting stone cutting. We'll go on to that wood to get that next turn. Alright, and Pella is probably making another settler. Yeah, definitely making another settler, and we'll buy the resources we need for that. Cool. Alright, send that one back.
Turn 7. New marriage proposal. You can marry this judge that hates our guts. I don't think I want to marry her. 6 techs, 6 mines seems somewhat feasible, especially since I have 1 mine already. 6 techs also seems feasible. 6 mines is faster than 6 techs. So let's do 6 mines. And here we can clear that. It's great. Keep scouting. And that's all we have available there. Probably should have scouted a bit south, but what can you do? This will be our cleric founding spot, nothing else. All right, let's send it back.
Turn 7. We need to kill you. Probably settle on this site just in case anyone gets any ideas. Yeah, we want that grain as well. I think we decided we were probably going to sell patrons. Hurrying projects for money seems good. Extra science specialist is pretty nice too, mind you. No, we're going to do it. Okay, new minister, that's good. Let's have a look at her. Wow, not got many characters on the go yet. Oh, a schemer. Nice. Right, and we are chopping and building a mine, I think. Or we're going to do stone. Definitely want to work out here. Oh, we can't do stone yet. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I think we're happy doing chop, move, mine. Governor for Pella. Still this useless person. Don't care about that. Okay, and that's it. send that back.
Turn 8. All right, let's heal here. Keep scouting here. Out of harvest range. All right, those horses, I think, are these horses. We're coming up on Fluffy from the north. And now we can start a mine. We've used all our orders thanks to that chop. And let's go ahead and end turn.
Turn 8, and we have a marriage offer. That took long enough. Right, we are a brave commander. We're getting offered a warlike scholar or a slothful, foolish orator. Well, we're clearly going to have the warlike orator because that's an awesome governor, especially in the patron seat, because we can start rushing inquiries with money, which will be nice. 6 quarries or epics. Guess we're going to take epics. Probably going to take us a while to get 6 quarries, but we're definitely going to want 6 quarries. Epics is rhetoric. I think 6 quarries is probably the way to go there. Entirely sure, but yeah. Right, good. Herbalist, any chance? No, sad. Okay. Take Warden and a heal. Got a settler popping out in 5 turns for this site. Then we will need to take another one with my lone warrior. Might be tricky. What do we want to do with this worker? We've got some food. We could do with some more. There's any great spots for food. That's not. No, we don't really want to paste over our nice forested river. There might be alright. Guess we do need some more food. Almost tempting to take him up here. Not that tempting. No, I think that's not bad. Chop that. Next turn we'll do a farm. Okay, send that one back.
Turn 9. Could, in theory, add a general here, but it's just us. That's better than nothing, I guess. Think about it some more. Keep scouting our friends. Oh, interesting. River. Why don't we name this the Brandywine? Okay. So that's that here. Yeah, we can maybe assign a general. I don't think I'm going to be able to attack without another military unit. And I do have the training for this, so might as well. Not sure where I'm going to build that other military unit right now. It's okay, though. All right, let's send this back.
Okay, turn 9. Nothing much happening. We're healing. And starting a farm. We actually have spare orders for exploring, which is very exciting. No point harvesting culture. Maybe some point getting the elephants for the gold. Ooh, Brandywine. Interesting. Was that one legitimacy? I think it was. Does that mean someone's already been here? Interesting. Alright, another barb site. Definitely want to get that if we can. Large inland sea, but that's only 58 width. Alcaras can't be over here already. Well, his scout could well be, I suppose. Interesting. Alright, probably need another military unit after this, maybe a couple even. For now, we will send that one back.
Turn 10, there's husbandry. We don't have redraw. We could get labor force, which on the way to serfdom, which is super important, or trapping to get Camps. I don't think we have any camps. No, we do just need to pasture. So let's go ahead and get labor force. This event is a trap, in my opinion. Because if you end up taking it, you get a great wife, sure, but then this guy's super pissed off at you the entire time. So, yeah, just all downside risk. And since he's young and you're young, it's going to take forever, and both of you are going to hate each other. And every time I've taken another man's betrothed in that way, I've regretted it horribly. So, yeah, would not recommend. Would not recommend. Declare war and take a look inside. All right, so he's settled there with patrons. Okay, he's also on 2 cities. So presumably, interesting, we've settled exactly the same way. Here I will heal. Scout can keep going here. Get some vision. Presumably he will go exactly to the mirror of that, which should be somewhere over here, right? Because we've got these hills, yeah, beyond those hills. So we'll keep scouting there. Taking a look at his ruler, he's got a commander, which is an interesting start. Brave commander. Okay. And presumably being a general somewhere, but not to the north. So, all right. Definitely curious about the commander choice. Let's go ahead and send this back.
Year 10, Persia has declared war on us. So I guess he's a schemer, so he wants the orders. And of course he's invisible, so I can't see his scout. Yeah, alright. So Persia's up to orders. Okay, interesting. Right, we want to get navigation to get serfdom. So we will be going for labour force. We will be healing, that. We want to start hurrying people in here, really. Maybe we can hurry that settler next turn. Yeah, it seems quite likely, in fact. That would be good. Alexander has been born. Awesome. And the general of the warrior could be steadfast. That's huge. That's really good. Right, okay. Let's see if we can find Alcaras then. Peace with a tribe. It seems like it might be quite good, actually. Won't be raiding us. We'll be raiding Alcaras. I quite like that. Alcaraz has not been up here. Dion, full culture and Dion. Well, it's okay, I guess. It's a use of an order. It's fine. Oh, and a -1 discontent or 2 legitimacy. That's quite nice. Do I want to get rid of a discontent level? Doesn't really make any odds at all at the moment. Two legitimacy. I think 2 legitimacy early. 0.2 orders for the rest of the game. It's pretty good, pretty solid. Alright, that's good. Send that one back.
Turn 11. Greece is at peace. I would gladly take some wisdom. Thanks. Okay. We'll go settle down there in a second. Can keep healing. The scout can keep exploring over here. It's his city site. He really hasn't done much scouting at all. So I asked him about essentially why he went commander, and he's thinking about trying to rush things out at Pella using spare orders, which interesting strategy. Definitely curious to see how that plays. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to scout, come back to the south, I think. It's a pretty small map, actually. The water is going to be critical as well. All right, let's send this back.
Turn 11. King consort, your husband is wanton. And we've got developing culture. Excellent. So we can start rushing. Judge no longer commander. Alright, well, we definitely don't want that. 12 orders. Wow, that's pretty good. Minus 20 penny of legal code is not great. Misophoria. Extra civics and culture for the rest of the game. It costs a bit of money. And better opinion of legal code. That seems good. 6 orders to rush a settler is all my orders. I think I still want to do it anyway. And get them as Misophoria. I could have taken 12 extra orders, they would have been quite useful this term. But long-term benefit would be good. Alright, okay. That's it then.
Turn 12. Well, Fluffy just told me he just knocked off a couple turns off a settler with his orders. So we will see whether we move stuff over here or not. I think I would like to start with a mine. I think that's probably, yeah, I need mines for my ambition. And here I think I would like to get food. Well, these are about equivalent. We can maybe start a warrior here. I think I'm going to need another warrior. I am cheekily blocking his settler site. We'll see if he can kill it or not, but should be okay. I think we can. Let's take a look at the settler site. Yeah. Where do we want to settle? We can settle. Doesn't really matter as far as I can tell. We might as well just settle here and found clerics. And we can call these Ethel Duath and start a disciple. I think we're going to want to build. Well, first we're going to start a worker, then we'll do a disciple. We will disciple our worker. I think I need to get a worker out so I can get the worker running, and then we'll start disciples. Definitely want to get these up and running, and we can adopt this as our state religion. And then we can get monotheism on our way as well. And we could give them stone to get opinion, which is good. Or we could just get civics, which is even better, which lets us then take monotheism and get our first law up and running, which is pretty nice. Which is a nice additional order. We don't even have stone cutting yet, so we can't get those quarries, which means we should actually go for the disciple first, because we can't even start quarries yet, and we should probably get stone cutting up and running. We will sit there for a little bit and heal here. Right, pretty good turn overall. Still no spouse. We really do not have civics right now, so probably want to get that quarry up and running, but again, we don't have stone cutting. So, all right, definitely need to prioritize stone cutting. I still think we stick with labor force. All right, let's go ahead and finish this turn.
Turn 12, Zoroastrians being founded. Interesting. I guess he's gone clerics. Is that the cleric symbol? That's the Zoroastrianism symbol. That is the clerics, right. So he has gone clerics. Okay, well, fair enough. Deeper meaning. Hire a master philosopher. That would be quite nice to do. Sadly, we can't. I'd really like to be able to afford it. 240. Lordy. Okay. Maybe if we chop some trees. Settle down. Really? You absolute git. I mean, you absolute git. Alright. That's the game you want to play, is it? Fine. Guess I shouldn't have told my opponent that I'd just built a settler. Warrior, warrior. Seems tempting. Unbelievable. I can't really afford to lose to civics though. Yara. What a little sod. Okay. Oh, that doesn't leave me anything for this event. I do need to build another warrior. I guess I could sell some stone. What do I need? 240. I could sell some food as well. I need 75 for a seller. $240. God, this is really worth it. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. Okay, well, vexing. I need to chop some wood. So let's get in position to do that. And we shall end turn.
Turn 13. Just want to see what's going on over here. He's got that. He can get a hit in. I think he just has one unit, so yeah. Probably can sit there for 2 turns. Marriage offer, schemer, 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 scholar. Schemer, schemer seems pretty good. Let's take that. Although you could make a case for schemer, scholar. Because it'll give me a scholar that we can use as a governor. And I don't have any scholars, actually. So wife as scholar. Though she is younger, and she'll be happy because she's also my wife, and we're headed for spy master, so I think that's still better. And I don't really have anything up and running for civics here. We will want it up and running in a bit. We don't have it yet. All right. That guy is going to sit there. We can promote. Let's maybe come over here, see what we got. Urban is good. What can we take promotion-wise? Might as well take guard. It'll let us tank this a little bit longer. Without guard, how much would we do? It takes 3. Guard does not make a difference. Ranger, there's no trees, I think. Herbalist, in case we need to heal, we can heal more quickly. That seems reasonable. Okay, we'll just sit there for that. Yeah, I also don't have civics to assign any governors right now, so yeah, we definitely need stone cutting as quickly as possible right now. So cool. Let's go ahead and end this turn. 6 years. Is there another barbarian around there? I feel like there must be. Yeah. Yeah, I need the warrior eventually, but like, if I can clear this, maybe we do take the settler, actually. Let's take the settler. And we have, yeah. All right, let's try that. If we see another barbarian, we'll swap back to the warrior.
Turn 13. From birth to a son. Is he moved off my site? No, he is not. What a little git. Alright then, let's keep knocking you down. Absolute pain. Could hurry this warrior, it's quite tempting. Probably wouldn't delay serfdom that much. And if he's expecting to last a turn, then I could maybe stop him. I'm pretty sure he's going to move, but still, I think I'd like to. I'd really like to kill this guy. And maybe we could build a settler here. Yeah, might as well. So we've got 3 idle workers then. Ah, interesting. Right. So we can do this. We're probably better off doing the... we can't build there because this flipping barbarian can attack us. Okay. Chop them. And what else can we do with 2 orders? Don't know. I'm really annoyed about that. I shouldn't have told Alcaras I built a settler. Abuse that knowledge. Okay. Alright, sending it back.
Turn 14. Let's see what's going on over here. Got attacked. Oh, God. Holy crap. Okay, glad I took healing there. That's a lot of barbarians. My God, so many barbarians. And we're just on strong? Yeah, we're on strong. Okay, well, so much for taking that out. Let's retreat and heal. Because, yeah, holy crap. And, yeah, no point having that settler working. We need to get the warrior up and running. Because, yeah, that's something. We can take a tutor, I think. Yeah, I think I would like a tutor. Though I really could use the civics. Although it only increases it by 2. So yeah, let's get a tutor, a minister. And here we can hire a tutor for our queen, which is great. I need to sit 1 more turn there, I think. Unless he rushed out a unit. But even then, I don't think he can actually position the unit in. So we will see here. This is a lot of barbarians. So many barbarians. Oh my lord, 5 barbs. All right, let's go ahead and end turn here.
Turn 14. Haha, he has taken the bait and stayed there. Fantastic. Ah, man, I'm going to have to rush, though, to get him in the right place. Really? I can't attack across the river, can I? That won't do enough damage. Put him there. And then there, that would work. Right. If I have enough orders. Marvellous. Oh, that felt satisfying. Right, let's buy an order and settle the city. We're going to take champions. Ha ha ha. Ah, that felt satisfying. Right, we've got 2 warriors and a militia now. We need to come and take out 2 sites up here. Don't have the resources to build another one, or indeed anything else, so I guess we might as well just do a specialist. Fisher takes ages. Miner's probably the way to go. Yeah, that's my turn. 3 to 3. He's weaker than I am. Yeah, marvellous.
Turn 15, he killed my scout. He rushed out another unit and had a militia that I should have realized. So that's unfortunate. All right, we can start a monastery here. I think we actually want it down here, right? That grabs those camels. I made a mistake by not moving that scout last turn, so oh well. We can start another. I think we start a worker here. There's stone cutting, so badly needed right now. Right, have to take that over. Stone cutting versus stone cutting versus spoked wheel. Tough choices. We can definitely 30 science, 30 culture is not that big a deal. And this worker can just keep building stone salt quarries. Really sad that I lost my scout, but what can you do? Yeah, I shouldn't have trusted him when he told me I had one more turn. That's definitely my fault. Okay, yeah, stone cutting is going to be needed here. So, and yeah, we need to get this city up and running with culture and everything. So, all right, let's send this one back.
Turn 15, independent merchant. Oh, if only we had the money for a court merchant. But we do not. Right, okay. Not the excitement of dealing with the horrible scouts. What's that barbarian skirmisher doing there? Alright, we'll get the scout into the trees. And we'll can deal with some barbarians up here, I suppose. What do I want to build or do, or generally, I guess some scouting would be good. What do we know about Alcaras? He's still weaker than me. He's erudite. Interesting. I guess I just haven't hit my tech yet. Yeah, and he's got 3 cities which are all weak. Okay. And we need a lot more civics. Yeah, alright, end turn.
Turn 16, very sad to have lost that scout because now I have a bunch of orders and nothing to do with it. Don't know that there's anything I can do this turn. I can't take five barbarians on at once. Could promote Steadfast. Probably worth it. It'll help a bit. Might be able to plink things down better. Yeah. Really nothing else that can be done right now. So let's go ahead and send this one back.
Okay, turn 16. We've got labour force. We are probably going to 1 year stone and hope we get navigation next turn, which is quite likely, 80% chance. Yeah, that'll be good. Because we are getting 30 a turn and we've got nearly 200, so we're only maths 8 turns away from having enough for serfdom. It's not too bad. Right, the question is, do I want to get up there this turn, or do I want to wait for my other unit to catch up? I think I want to get in there sooner rather than later. Yeah, and we can take him out next turn. We'll get started on that. If the attacks are working out, it's not the end of the world. Not ideal, it's not the end of the world. Alright, end of my turn.
Turn 17. We could become educated and lose some discipline. Or we could gain a lot of charisma and lose some wisdom. Doesn't really matter either way. Educated is pretty good. Charisma is not going to make a difference. Let's keep stacking our best stat. So, okay, warrior is on the way. I think I feel safe to go up here maybe and attack. From this side, I think will be a little safer. Won't take that much damage. Then we'll have that warrior out soon. I think I'm actually going to swap that settler back forward again. As long as this guy doesn't come over here, yeah, I think as long as those stay over there, should be able to clear that and maybe be able to settle another city site. Okay, let's go ahead and end turn.
Turn 17, we've got a sun. That's nice. Typical, we didn't get navigation, the one we wanted. Trapping or husbandry seems like the most useful out of those options. Yeah, husbandry would be good. Some more food and growth from Pella and the horses. Yeah, we'll go husbandry. So we kind of got surrounded, but fortunately they're both against the river, so that's actually not too bad for us. Although, interesting. Kind of invites them to come across the river. Yeah, I don't care. It's fine. We'll be alright. Alright, there's another city site cleared. Great. That was quite easy. We've got the militia. Can happily sit where he is. We've got 2 workers and we've got a scout. What else do we want? Given we're getting husbandry soon, we probably don't need to worry about food too much because we get food from these 2 sites. What city, what family is this going to be? This looks like it might be maybe a patrons. Get some stone around here. Yeah, patrons is good for that, I think. Let's get the scout going. See some more of the world. And workers. Guess we do some chops. Maybe we'll move this one. That trees might grow back by the time we get to move this guy again. Alright, send that one back.